Namaste, my name's Amber Jean, and today I'm going to talk to you and take you through a Rocket One standing series. Each rocket, as I'm sure you're learning, or maybe you're new to rocket and this is all new information, each rocket is focused around different parts of the body. Rocket One specializes in the legs. It puts in extra poses during the standing sequence that improve the strength of your legs, but also your flexibility. So in this routine, you're gonna see more variations for the Virabhadrasanas, the warriors. You're gonna see more variations of balance poses and standing splits. I'm also going to show you guys a few fun transitions that you can work on at home. All right, so here we go. We're going to come into the top of our mat. This is usually practiced after you've warmed up with sun salutation A and B. So the rocket begins with Utkatasana. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach into the chair. And begin to breathe. Feel the strength already in your legs. Squeeze the thumbs. Reach your hips back. Squeeze your thighs together. And then go a little bit deeper. So you'll notice I'm holding a full 5 breaths to increase the strength in the legs. Navel in, gaze to toes, hold. Placing hands to the front of your mat. Step your feet back about 1.5 feet. So bending your knees is prep for Bakasana. This is the first arm balance we're going to come into. Knees reach on the backs of our arms, come onto your toes, gaze forward, and pull your feet out. If you're not there today, that's okay. You'll get there. Good, let's just go into modified today and step back into plank. Shoulders over wrists, gaze forward, exhale, elbows in chaturanga. Inhale, roll open your heart, shoulders back. Exhale, lift to downward facing. Good, check in with your breath. Step your right foot forward, inhaling Virabhadrasana A. So here the hips are square. Back edge of foot's down and we're gonna hold. Gazes to thumbs or forward to the horizon. Choose your focus, choose your journey. Open out your arms, right arm reaches to the front, over the knee. Pull back a little with your left arm. This is a great pose for strengthening your legs and hips. One of my favorite Rocket One variations for the legs is to interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, gaze up. Exhaling, bringing your head down, staying in the lunge. Let your head rest below your heart. This is one of Larry Schultz's favorite variations as well. We're going to inhale, come up into Trikonasanas. So you want to shorten your stance a little, engage your core. Inhale, reach into T. Exhale, reach to the right. Gaze up to your thumb. Open through your shoulders. Rocket flow is in effect. Gaze down, exhale, bringing both hands down. More squared position as you float your right arm up, twist. Square your hips. Move your hand to the inside of your foot. Don't be afraid to explore on your mat. Exhale, bring your hands down as we come into a rocket flow, into a side stretch. Bend your knee. The right hand places to the outside of your foot and reach. Modify as needed, gaze to palm. Deep breath, everybody. Ujjayi breath is the key. Inhaling, raise up, square forward, reach up high, open. Exhale, twisting prayer, twisting your body around, pushing your hands together. Option to take your right arm behind your back, working on your shoulders. Right, so this is very rocket one, is to have both hands down, exhale, release the pose. And I'm gonna move my foot back a little and lift the back foot into a standing split. So you're gonna see this pose every rocket one. This is where you can work on your flexibility. Keep reaching the leg higher and higher up. Deep breath. Look halfway up, Ardha Chandrasana. Use your right fingertips to lift the left arm. Back foot's flexed. Slowly bring that hand down, switch your hands down. At this point of the practice, you should be feeling your legs, feel the burn. Good, and exhale, take your hands down, drop your head. Good. And now I'm going to show you a fun little transition there that you can practice at the wall at home. So this part's called cross training, okay? So go ahead, move over to a wall. Maybe you have a wall already. All right, so when I practice, I like to have a mat rolled up at a wall that has nothing on it. So I can periodically get off my mat, go to the wall, and practice a little extra stuff, okay? So we're gonna have ourself into a standing split. So I'm gonna go back to how I was on my mat. Left leg is lifted, head is tucked. Good, this is how you're gonna get stronger in your practice, is by cross training. So now placing my hands right under my shoulders, I'm gonna keep this left leg lifted, okay? So notice it stays lifted. Now exhale completely, inhale, kick up, and I'm only letting my left leg touch the wall. Okay, so this is gonna start to build up some control and strength. Control, navel in, push, and strength. Now see if you can jump up on your exhale. So inhale, exhale, hold, and then you can bring both feet to the wall in that nice full handstand position. Notice I'm dropping my head because I can use the wall to keep my neck open instead of arching my back and looking at the wall. And then I'm just gonna come back down into standing split. Good, after you've practiced standing split, and maybe you're jumping in the middle of the room a few times, working on your float ups. We want to take it back into chaturanga. Feeling nice and open and upward. Exhale, lifting to downward. And let's start working on our shoulders in the dolphin, okay? So this placement is between the right and left sides. So come to your forearms, wrap your fingertips around the edges of your arms. Interlace your hands together. Keep your elbows right under your shoulders, and we're gonna practice what we call a dolphin, lifting our knees up, feet together, work from center, and avoid being back here, okay? We wanna step the feet in to get the shoulders to come right over the elbows. Deep breath in. Right leg up. Switch sides. Both feet down. Walk your feet back and rest. Then you can bring your arms, fold it back. Remember, you can rest anytime during a rocket practice. Okay, so now we're going to repeat on the left side. Bring your hands forward, press to downward facing. Left foot steps forward. Bring ourselves into warrior. Breathing, opening our heart, opening to our mystical journeys. Exhale, separate the hands, moving as smoothly as possible to warrior V. Let your breath guide you. Lift Mula Bandha, lift Uddiyana Bandha. Finding balance, interlace your hands behind your back. Remember, this is all about the legs. Look up. And exhale, bring your head down. Good. Let your head rest below your heart. Inhaling, lift from your core. Come up straight your legs, shorten your stance a bit. Inhale your arms in a T, core in. Exhale, reach to the left side. Lean back, open your top shoulder. We're finding our natural rhythm. Exhale, gaze down. Be sure you shift your back foot. Maybe make sure it's offset to the right so the hips can square. For twisting triangle, here we go. And also coming up onto your fingertips. Make sure you're not caving in and letting your energy sink into the earth. Instead, come up strong on your fingertips. Bring your left arm up. Stack your shoulders. Navel in, exhale, let it all go. Keep your left hand to the outside edge of your foot, widen the stance, and reach your right arm across. Parshvakonasana. Inhaling, raise up, square forward. Exhale, bring your elbows across, nice and strong to open your chest and help you turn and twist. Push down and back with your back foot. And feel free to take your left arm behind your back to deepen the shoulder opener. The This is where we're gonna add in the standing split. So here we go. So bringing your foot back a little, inhale your other leg up. Good, light on your fingertips. Remember, your legs are strong. You can do this. Tuck your head in, keep lifting. Come halfway up, take your left hand forward. Line your thumb up with your pinky toe as a little trek. Inhale your right arm up. Exhaling, bringing your hands down and inhaling, revolving. Back hip rolls under. Feel the burn. You can do it. Exhale, both hands down, standing split. And then move yourself over to the wall for the other side for cross training. So find yourself in that same position. Left foot down, right leg up. Place your hands forward. Good, and really see if you can keep the leg up. Look between your hands to kick up. That will help you get up. Push and down. Ready? Up. You can also tuck your head. Push, flex, and down. Breathe. Inhale. Both feet together. Hold. Good. And release. Great. So come back to your mat. We're going to work on dolphins or elbow stands. And this is going to take us into some of the split sequence from Prasarita. So placing your forearms down for elbow stand. Forearms are almost parallel. Hands squeeze your mat. Look between the arms, and if you're practicing kick up, you can use a wall here as well. If you want to widen your legs, go ahead. Bring your legs back together and come down. Good, so we're going to go right to Prasaritas from here. There's other variations that you can practice from that position. You can also do it with tripod headstand if you're practicing that. So our big toes are together, heels roll apart. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, bring your hands down. So this is where you would come up to tripod headstand if you'd like. Good, or just stay where you are. Inhale, look up. And let's modify and just grab opposite elbows. Look halfway up, inhale. Interlace your hands, maybe widen your stance a little bit and come a little deeper. Look up, inhale. Bring your hands to grab your big toes, look to your third eye. Exhale, bring your head down. Elbows bend, you can bend your knees to modify it. Good, if you're feeling extra warmed up today and want to practice handstands, this is a place you could add in one of the first, well, I guess we've been doing a couple, but you can add in handstand. So start up on your toes, and also I've stepped my feet back a little bit so I can bring my shoulders right over my wrists. Engaging your core first. Inhale, jump. Good, and then practice those jumps. And one day, you'll be floating up too. Let's widen our stance and come down onto our elbows. So this is taking us to rocket splits. Continuing to work on the legs. Lift your core, drop your tailbone slightly. Make sure you don't overdo it. You want to be able to do this tomorrow. Walk your feet in and pivot around to the right leg. Go ahead and take your hand to the outside edge of your foot. Square the hips and either modify and be up on your knee or go a little deeper. Go where you're practicing. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Surrender to the practice. Inhaling, come back up. And let's pivot to the other side, okay? So we're gonna really feel strong because we wanna come into center so we don't overstretch. Pivot around, bring your back knee to the earth. Flex the front foot. Make sure that you're not hyperextending this knee. And then go a little bit deeper. Hips are square. Listen to your body. Every day is different. Exhale, fold forward. Let go. Inhaling and come up. Exhaling, lean into your hip and shift. Flex your feet, arms up high, inhale. Exhale, fold at center, look to third eye. Inhaling, come back up. And if you're modifying, you can bend the knees, hold the toes, and pull forward here. So you'll notice we're getting all angles in the hips. All right, sit up, lean to the right for a side stretch, gaze under your arm. Navel in. Let's switch sides. Inhaling and come up, sit tall. World famous Mula Bandha checkup. Take your hands between your hips. This is very rockety. Push into your hands and see if you can lift your hips. You can do it. Work your core, you can do it. Hold, hold. And come down, good. Squeeze the legs in. You might be feeling it in your hip flexors. Face the front of your mat. Grab the backs of your legs. Swing your feet to Navasana. Arms out. And cross your ankles and roll over. Step back to Chaturanga. Elbows in. Heart open. Downward facing. Walk your hands slowly back. Padangusthasana. Grab your big toes. Make sure your feet are at least hip distance or wider. Heels roll out to the sides. Gaze up, inhale. Lengthen, lengthen. This part is just as important as the pose. Fold down slowly, exhale. Inhale, gaze up. Bring your hands under your feet. Nice little massage for your wrists. And fold. up onto your toes. This is very special San Francisco twinkle toes. And that completes the traditional standing, and then we practice going into leg balances.